Hi folks, Reese from Hospa Recipes here. In this video we're just going to do a run through of how to update your pricing using the scan invoice feature in Hospa. So first you're going to go over from your dashboard to ingredients, then we're going to go up to scan invoice, select scan invoice, select the invoice from your computer. Now it's really important that your ingredients all have product codes in them. The product code is the first thing that the system searches for. If it can't find a product code for what it sees on the invoice, then it will use fuzzy logic to name match the ingredient, but it can become troublesome if you call it something different in your system, in your ingredient pantry, rather than what's on the invoice. So that's where product codes really shine through. As an example, here we have Chinese cooking wine is what's written on the invoice. How we have that in the system is Shaoxing rice wine. So that's an example of why product codes are really important. Because I have the same product code for Shaoxing as the product code is on the invoice for Chinese cooking wine, it links those two items together. So that's really important. Just make sure that you're adding product codes to your ingredients list as much as possible. You can see at the top here we have the supplier, the invoice number, and the date. If your invoice comes in multiple pages and you haven't scanned it as one complete document, you can add more pages from here. That'll just allow you to upload more pages. They will propagate into this same table. The table will expand obviously and you'll be able to scroll through it. But that's where all that will come through. You can see here needs attention and matched. Needs attention is for products that you've ordered that aren't already in your pantry. What will happen is you'll see a plus sign next to the ingredient here. It'll be grayed out so you cannot accept it. You'll have to hit that plus and add that as a manual ingredient. Then go back into your ingredients later and adjust all the parameters around that specific ingredient. From here you can click update prices. This will then update all the prices that you have on that invoice into the system. When we go to the dashboard, what we'll be able to see pop up just over here is the price increases, and then you can click take action, and then from here you can see the movements. You can see the movements of the percentages of ingredients, and then you can see if it's an adjustment, if you knew about the prices changing, or if the supplier is trying to creep those prices up on you just to sort of try and get a little bit extra bucks. You can also go into the ingredient card as well. You'll be able to see what you paid last time, what you're now paying, what percentage increase that was and when you last updated it. But you'll also be able to track the history of that ingredient as well. You can see along here, this is fairly consistent, so it's not moving much. It might just be moving with the flow of the market. But if you see really big price jumps, then you can obviously start to look at reducing the need for that ingredient, or how much you're using of that ingredient, or potentially switch that ingredient out for something else. And that pretty much covers the how to update your pricing. If you're a pro user and you've got a HQ dashboard like this, the process is exactly the same. You just go into your dashboard, you'll go into global catalog, and then there'll be an invoice scanning, and you'll be able to update that there. When you update that, it will then flow down to all of the venues that are using your global pricing. But if you have a single venue, you're on just a pro plan, then you won't see this feature obviously. But updating ingredients is obviously exactly the same through this function. Thanks guys.